All right, we are recording. What is up, everybody? Listen, I want to personally thank you for coming out, taking your time to come and listen to me and Anna talk about really actionable items that you guys can start doing in your business. Really, when you walk away from this meeting, that's our goal: is to give you enough value to where if you're in business, whether it's 7K or whatever, and you're watching this and you just don't know what to do, we want to be able to give you value to where you can actually walk away and start putting stuff into action. So I am going to do just a quick introduction because there may be people here that don't know me and who I am and kind of what my deal is. So my name is Johnny Sherwood. I am from Knoxville, Tennessee. I have a slew of kids. I've got I've got four boys, and my girlfriend has three kids, and it's a lot of fun with that. But guys, what brought me online, and actually I've been online on and offline for probably about the last um, 7 to 8 years. And I really never could make anything work, right? I made very little money. I think my best day I ever had was like 200 bucks. And so I never could make enough to really walk away. And part of that was because I, uh, I never had the training. I never had the team building experience like I do right now, and really just was kind of thrown to the wolves. And some of you watching this right now may know exactly what I mean. Maybe you've joined something and had a bunch of hopes and promises of being successful if you just did what your leader or what your sponsor or whoever told you to do. Then you joined, and all of a sudden your sponsor turned into a ghost. You never heard from them. You never seen them. You couldn't you couldn't reach out to nobody, and really that's what I love about what we are doing, and it's because we're really truly helping people. We're really doing team building and really helping people get real results. And I just think it's amazing. I really do. So like I said, guys, fast forward to today, I've come online and really just have been able to get results really quick. And like I said, what we're going to talk about is how I was able to do that. I think I went to copper and right at 30 days. And for those of you that don't know what copper is or anything like that, it's a rank that puts me in a position to where I can earn $1,000 a week. Okay, I've been able to help several team members get in position to where they can make $500 a week, and definitely looking to help as many as we possibly can, because we definitely understand that what's going on in the world right now with everything shifting like it is, we're preparing ourselves, and that's what I would suggest you guys do. So listen, with that, I'm going to let Anna speak for just a minute and let you guys introduce her, because some of you know me, but and some of you know her. So go ahead.
Hi guys, my name is Anna Malamon, and I've personally been in the past in the accounting world. So I did accounting for over 5 years. I have some experience there. I have my bachelor's degree. But as you guys know, when you have a family and kids, you want to, you don't want to miss their milestones. You want to be there for them. I was looking for time freedom. I was missing out a lot in their early years, and because of the corporate world and how they want your hours. Specifically when the kids probably need you most. So the reason I left that was because family is more important to me. I decided to prioritize my life and give more of myself to my family. And I went into the online world, and to be honest with you, I've watched a lot of trainings. I'm a skeptical person about a whole lot of programs because I heard about people getting scammed. I heard about, people getting to different programs and losing a lot of money. And guess what? Even with knowing all that, I got into several programs myself, and I did lose money. I made some, I lost some. But you know what? In the end, I gained a lot of knowledge, and I've been to many different events that were held by a bunch of different companies. So I was an active person, but I never really, honestly, consistently took my business and made it like into a real business. It was kind of like sort of like a side hustle whenever I had time, whenever I wanted to, whenever I had the motivation, because I just happened to listen to somebody else, or I saw somebody getting some results. And, just like I've been watching people. And then at some point I was like, you know what? I need to stop doing that and I need to start implementing. And so there were a few actionable items on in my life that I have changed, prioritized, and did that completely changed my current situation, and where I was able to rank up twice within a 3-week period. And I was able to help some of my members rank as well. I could potentially rank um, I could have ranked probably before even this week to the next level. But because I wasn't focused on myself alone and just ranking myself and just one specific team, I added more people to another person and more people to another person. Maybe when you see the comp plan, we'll get a little bit later into it. I want to help more of my people, not just myself. I know I'll get there. I know I'm focused, I'm consistent, I'm doing all that I can, but I also want to help my teammates. And so we're going to share those strategies with you guys. And this is going to be really exciting for me. So that's a little bit of my backstory. So
Yeah,
let's get into it, Johnny.
I think that's really awesome, and just like you said, it's about taking action and really treating your business like a business. And I think that that should be a real eye opener for some people. If you're sitting there and you're not getting the results that you want to get, you really need to check yourself. You need to ask yourself, what are you doing every day to really get results in your business? How many people are you talking to? Did you even share it today? There's just a lot of different things that tie into that. So I think, Anna, what we ought to talk about is some mindset stuff. And I'm going to let you take that because I've heard a little bit about what you've got to say about it and I love it. So I'll let you just take on with that.
Okay. So I even today, you guys, if you take a look through my profile, so one thing I want to mention is that you always want to have a mentor. You want to have people that you look up to, and you don't want to just watch them. You want to see what they're doing and implement the same thing. If you take a look at my profile, and just this morning, I believe I posted something along the lines of, if you never ask, you'll never know. The answer will always be no. I'm sorry. So there were things that I have done in the past several weeks that made me step out of my comfort zone. I didn't even know that was not my comfort zone, because I didn't like, I've never pushed myself far enough to know that I have a zone where I'm not comfortable. So I think until you get to a point, sometimes you don't even know it. And sometimes, with our mindset, we can set goals, we can write stuff down, or like imagine things, but unless we take action, it's not going to happen. I was we were talking a little bit earlier with Johnny about mindset, and I mentioned faith. What is faith? It's things that you hope for but you have not seen yet. So we may hope for things, but is faith without action, does it have any power? No. No. Just because you believe in something, just because you foresee it happening, if you don't take any steps toward it, it's not going to happen. Or if you're taking a lot of steps towards something but you have zero faith, like you don't believe in yourself, you're not really going to get there either. It's a like, I guess, in two in one. If you want to achieve your goals, and you have to have an action plan, and you have to believe, and you have to be consistent with your actions. So I'm going to talk to you guys about setting some goals and being consistent. And if you need an accountability partner, I think that's a great thing to have. So you can maybe make your wife or husband or whomever, kind of help you out and say, hey, ask me tomorrow what I did, what did I accomplish, or, at the end of every week, however you want to do this. But one thing I started implementing in my life, and actually, when I was back in college, you guys, I wrote something down like, I had in plans. I never told this to anyone, but like I said, I was very generic. But I've never said anything specific, but I'll tell you guys. I wrote down some of my goals were in life to buy a new car, get married, get a bachelor's degree. And I put that notebook away and I totally forgot about those goals and plans. And I haven't looked at it for probably 10 years. Then one day I opened up my notebook and I was like, oh my goodness, all those things have happened in my life. And I don't know how, but they did. And so I started doing that from that point on. I started writing down my goals, not on my phone, not, somewhere like, I don't know, on the computer or however people like to do it. I've actually started writing stuff down on paper physically, and writing out my daily plans and daily goals and, and weekly and monthly. And so for me, it's been working miracles because, first of all, I have a target. And second of all, I have, my, I don't know, if we're talking about a sport. I have my bow and arrow ready to go. My target is set, and I know what I need to do to take action to hit my target. And so without treating this as a real business, without setting real goals and taking actions every single day, I can't really promise anything to anyone. It's all about how much do you want it and how much will it change your life. And so that's what's been kind of helping me, and that I've seen happening in real life, other than the fact that how we're doing things and what our strategy is.
Yeah, you're spot on with that too, Anna, because you talk about writing goals down. I swear, I was always about write your goals down, write your goals down. But I was the same way. I wrote my goals down, I stuck them in a folder and put them up in my closet, and I never looked at them. Right. So what I did this time is I really took it serious. I wrote my goals down. I keep them by my bedside. I read them first thing in the morning when I get up every morning. And it's funny because one of my goals that I had wrote down before I went copper was to go copper. And I'm not kidding you. I wrote it down, and 3 days later I went copper. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's really powerful, and it shifts your mindset. It really truly does. So definitely,
And
thank you for
another
that.
thing, another thing I wanted to mention is that I like to speak my goals out loud because I know that words have power,
Mhm.
and I have experienced this. And so not only do I write them down and look at them and set a plan for it, I also speak them out loud. And I say it in present form, where not I will hit this rank or I will help that many people. I am helping that many people. I am hitting this rank. Like kind of putting yourself in that present situation, and it works, you guys. Just try it. But I want to encourage you guys to block out your day too. If it's going to be something that will impact your day to day, or put you behind tomorrow, it needs to be on your daily to do list. If it's something that's going to take more than 15 minutes to 30 minutes out of your day, it needs to be on your to do list. I think when you're organized like that, like I'm not trying to preach or anything, but even God likes everything to be organized and perfect. You know what I mean? He doesn't just say, "Oh, well, this will do," or I'll figure it out one of these days. You have to have a plan of action and um, be consistent. And I know
Yeah.
it's hard. It's a hobby that you kind of have to put yourself into. You guys, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not like, but I don't want to take anybody's time. I don't want to waste anybody's time, but I've also started implementing this with my kids. I have them sit down in the morning. I say, write down your goals. I want to know, what do you want to accomplish today? So I know that, maybe like I'm not trying to be like strict and like whatever, but like I want them to kind of get into a little habit of having, being organized and having things written down and know what they want in life. Because a lot of us, I'll be honest, some days like I don't even know what I want. Like what do I want? And it comes to like, meal cooking or whatever. Like, what do I want? I don't know what I want. What's for dinner? I don't know. So like it's okay not to know sometimes, but it's good to have a target, that you're gonna need to eat.
Yeah,
So
yeah, you're definitely spot on with that because what happens a lot of time is, and I was even bad for this too until I started realizing what I was doing. But you have to have a purpose, right? So like if you're going to do something in your business, you have to have a purpose. Okay. If you're going to post something on Facebook, you need to have a purpose for doing that. What do you want your outcome to be for that? You understand what I'm saying? Is because if not, what happens is you say, okay, I'm gonna sit down here and I'm gonna write out a post and I'm gonna post it on Facebook. Well, then what happens is you sit there and you start getting deterred and you start going over and you start looking at somebody else's page, and before you know it, you've commented over here on Joe Blow's page, and all the while that post that you sat down to write 30 minutes ago still hasn't got wrote. Does that make sense to y'all? So it's about having the purpose and knowing what you're doing so that you're not wasting time, because when you're wasting time, you're just feeling like you are just spinning your wheels and you're not getting any results. So it's really important whenever you set out to do something, no matter what it is, if it's making a YouTube video, writing a blog post, posting something on Facebook, sit down, have a slot of time set out for that and execute it, and then move on to the next. Have a purpose in everything that you're doing in your business so that you can get results. Okay. What I do want to talk about just a little bit is some Facebook stuff, because let me let this person do real quick. What I am seeing a lot of is that a lot of people are just really lost, right? Some people are getting into a business, and what we have here with our business, guys, is special. Okay, if you're watching this and you're in our business, you should feel very blessed, because it is a special business. We are in a position where we can truly help people, right? And I think what's happening is a lot of people that we have coming on are new people that maybe you've never marketed online before. Maybe you don't understand sales. Maybe you don't understand marketing, and you're just like, you've joined this because maybe you joined me and I told you I'm going to build your downline for you, which I am. But in the same sense, we've got to work together as a team. That's how this works. And when we work together as a team, this is just going to explode. I mean, it's already exploding regardless, but I want everyone winning, right? Anyone that locks arms with us, I want them winning. So, I want to be able to try to set you guys up and prepare you the best that I can to where you can go and take some action. So I do want to talk about Facebook just a little bit, because guys, if you're new, right, if you've never done any marketing or anything like that before, you've got, maybe a couple hundred friends on your list, and a lot of them are friends and family, friends you went to school with and stuff like that. Listen, if you've got 200 people on your Facebook, that's a list. That's a warm market list. Those people know you and they're connected to you already. So Johnny, how do I reach out for them? I don't want to just reach out to them and start trying to get them to join my business. No, you're right. You do not want to do that. Okay. That will scare people away, because people are, it's not that they're scared of opportunity, but in the same sense, if somebody doesn't understand something, they're not going to come aboard with it. So it's your job to give them the information that they need to understand this. Okay. And for me, what I do, guys, is whenever I message someone, I send them a nice little, if someone sends me a friend request and I accept it, I send them a nice little page saying, hey, thanks for accepting my friend request. I really love connecting with like-minded people. I see that we've got some mutual friends. That's awesome. Hey, I've got a group that has a lot of like-minded people in it. I think you would really like it. Here's the link. Go check it out. And I send them over to our Facebook group, okay? Because I want them to understand the community that they're coming into, that this is a great community full of like-minded people, regardless of whether or not they join my business or not. I don't care about that. I want to bring them into a group of like-minded people. I want them to be introduced to this and know that this is a good community, and I can, in good standing, sit there and send that to someone and know that that's what I'm giving them. And I get nothing but good feedback from it. I mean, I get okay, and every now and then somebody will say, "Hey, what is this?" And it's very easy. It's a group full of like-minded people. Do you like gold and silver? And most people, if you just said no to that, you're lying to yourself. Everybody likes gold and silver. Okay, so that's my personal entrance that I do with people whenever I send them a message or whatever. But it's about building relationships, guys. That's all we're doing. That's it. That's it. Do not focus on trying to get someone to join your opportunity. Do not focus on trying to, I got to do this or I'm not going to get a paycheck. Because you're right. If that's what you focus on, you will not get a paycheck. If all you're focused on is getting a paycheck, you will not get a paycheck. I promise you won't. It's about building relationships. And when you build relationships with people, that's when you start to really start seeing a flow. Because when you can sit there and you can genuinely say, have a conversation with someone and it not be all pitchy and, join my business. Well, I don't like your business. Join my business. When you can have a conversation with someone and that doesn't happen, that's when you're at a point where you've built a relationship with someone online. Okay. And listen, I get pitched every day. Every day I get pitched. And I'm not rude about it when someone pitches me, but at the same time, I let them know very quickly too. Look, I am laser focused on my business. I'm laser focused on helping my team. I'm not looking to add anything else, your Bitcoin mining or your cryptocurrency that you've got going on. We've got our own pillar of crypto that we do in our team. Okay. Our team is focused, right? We're focused. We know what our triangle is, right? Our triangle of wealth. We know what that is. So that's where my focus is at. But in the same sense, I'm not going to be rude to that person. He's, whoever it is, they're in a business too, and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're touching base. They're reaching out. But it's just about building the relationship. And whenever I always end my posts too, or always end my messages too with, I look forward to seeing and engaging with your post. And then I'll go to their Facebook page and I will do just that. I will engage with their post. I'll leave them a comment. I'll drop them a heart or a like, stuff like that. It lets them know. And then that relationship starts building, because then what happens is they're going to start seeing some of your posts and then they're going to engage with that, because that's the way it works. You engage with someone, they're going to engage with you. I'm telling you, 2 months ago, if not even that, I could post something on Facebook and it wouldn't hardly get anything, nothing. And all I did was I just started going out and engaging. That's all I did. And once I started going out and engaging, guess what happened? People started coming and engaging with me. Okay. So that's a big thing as someone new coming in that, has maybe never been an opportunity, or maybe you're in an opportunity and you've just not been doing this, but going and engaging with other people's content will help build your content, and that helps build relationships. And just because you talk to someone about your opportunity and they shoot it down right off the rip, guys, that doesn't mean it's over. That doesn't mean it's over. That it's your job to give them the information that they need. Okay. And you don't hammer it with them. You trickle it to them. You give it to them just over time, guys. It's called follow-up. No one that I have brought into this business did I bring in off one thing. Nobody messaged me and said, hey, send me your link. I want to join right now, without me giving them the information that they needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to give that information, right, Anna?
Oh yeah, I wanted to add on. You're giving some really great examples, and I wanted to add on to the Facebook strategy there. So before you guys make a post on Facebook, whether it's inspirational, never mention the company. That's number one. Never talk about the company. You know why? Because people will just go do some research on the company and join themselves. If they end up being interested, they're not going to go through your link. You're not going to get the sale. It doesn't matter if you're doing affiliate marketing. It doesn't matter if you're doing a network marketing or any other marketing business for that matter. So that's why we talk about building curiosity posts, so that they're like, wait a second, like, who are they with? So that's when they, maybe start messaging you and, asking you more information about the company. And why you don't ever put your link is because it kind of, maybe I don't know if it's with Facebook algorithm where they don't even show your posts to a lot of people just because of that link there. So if you have it in the comment section, or send it in a message to whomever is asking you. But you guys, before making a post, warm up the Facebook algorithm by engaging with people, and you would do that for at least 15 minutes before you go into making your post. That way, the market will, the Facebook, Facebook market will actually see your post more than if you just kind of make a post randomly and you're done just because you have found specific time to make that post. That's why it's really strategic. That's why our actions have to be strategic. It's not just like, oh, well, I have time right now, so let me just, post something
Right.
over there. That's a strategic move right there. And another thing, the way you engage with people is you would, other than adding possibly at least 10 to 20 new people a day, by maybe just going to different groups or other like-minded people who you've been following, and either their friends or however you do this. And when you are engaging on posts, you want to have at least 5 words that you're writing in the comment. You're not just engaging by hitting like. I'm going to go and like all the posts. That's not going to be that's not really going to warm up your Facebook algorithm. You actually need to at least give a heart, because the like doesn't even give you all that much, I don't know, whatever it is, warmth.
We'll call it
The
we'll call it FB juice.
Yeah. So you're not gonna get as much, juice, if you hit just the like button. So you have to do, you have to actually engage, and not just like, oh, this is awesome, and just boom boom. I don't know. You actually have to say something that would make them feel like you actually read the post, and connect for real. And also, when you're talking in Messenger, um you're just being a person. Put yourself in their position, and what is it that you would want to hear from that person. Just be personable, be human. Sometimes, like, I heard Johnny talking about, um being nice to people, right? Like, you're not just going to put somebody down because they're doing the right thing. We can help and educate them, and they're going to look at you as a person of authority, as a person who, of value, as a person who actually cares for other people, and not just like, it's easy for us to put people down, to push people down the hill. But we're here to lift each other up. We're here to help each other. And if you're really going to do that, just remember where you once were, where I once was. I was at that learning path. I've made mistakes, and it was, when somebody tells you, you're doing all the wrong things, you don't even want to do anything anymore. It just kills you. You're like, man, I already knew I was doing everything wrong, and now they kind of confirmed it for me. So it's easy for us to push somebody down, but let's do the opposite. Let's stand out. That's what's going to make you stand out. And we don't want to be like everybody else. Everybody else is already doing a whole lot of negativity out there, and we got plenty to deal with in 2020. You guys know that. So we need to change our life, and we need to help others change their life. And it does start with you. It starts with you wanting this for yourself, for your family. And then when you can help yourself, you are able to then help others.
Yeah, 100%. And you're absolutely right about, like I said, about helping people, because you never know, guys, like who you're helping. I helped a guy the other day. He sent me a message, and he was totally against what I was doing. He said he was in it years ago and didn't have success in it. And after it was all said and done, I helped him with his Facebook marketing, and he joined. He joined me because I helped him. I didn't even ask him. He asked me. You know, it's the power in really helping people. You're absolutely right about that. And when I'm gonna go back to you talking about warming up your Facebook, like you said, guys, like she said, you know, go engage with posts, go and leave a sincere comment, read their posts, take the time to do it. If you're just going through and you're just like or whatever, or when you do a comment, you just hit that, you know, facts 100 100 100, the button that automatically fills it in for you guys. That's not engaging. Okay, that's not engaging. Engaging is when, you know, you actually read their content and then leave a sincere comment about what they've posted, right? So that's definitely, you know, I think that's really really important.
So I wanted to add on also, when you see it's like a really long post on Facebook and it says see more, and if you don't click see more, for example, Facebook knows that you didn't really read it. So it just, those are just one other thing that they will kind of like pay attention to, and not give you all that juice to your
Right.
warming up prior to you posting. Yeah, so
Yeah.
just those are just a few um, actionable items that you can take starting today, including if you have a profile picture set up as something other than yourself, other than someone who you want to connect with, then Mm, probably change that, make sure it's you, make sure it's somebody who people would want to connect with, would want to trust and listen to and learn from. And same with your profile, just kind of, take a look through it and see, is this a person I want to connect with? Is this a person I want to buy from? Is this a person I want to build a team with? Is this a person I want to grow with? So kind of it, just because we're not in the leadership position, or we're not where we want to be yet, it doesn't mean that we cannot start pretending to be, but really acting on it. So like I don't like that, that, what is it, the saying where they say fake it till you make it. I don't like it. Don't be fake. Be yourself all the way. But like I said, be your better self. Be stronger, bolder. Try to seek ways to improve yourself and to kind of be confident. Like, forget what anybody thinks. Forget what anybody thinks. Like, for me, for example, I was talking about a support system. And this is maybe embarrassing to me, honestly, but my husband didn't exactly support me over the years where I was online. And he was just kind of like, oh, you're doing that training again. Oh, you're looking through, that program again. You're doing this, you're doing that. And I felt he said, yeah, I support you. Good job. Good job. Keep doing what you're doing. I hope you're going to be successful, for our sake. But I felt it, like he wasn't really all there with this business, and him being 100% on board. He's constantly asking me, babe, how are you doing? What are you guys up to? Like, what's going on? Like, he's so involved, and I feel it, and it gives me so much energy I can't even explain. But it means the world when your significant other, when your family, when your friends support you. And what I love about this business is the fact that my husband is now on board. He's on my team, of course. I have also brought on my siblings, his side of the family, my dad, and I have a few of my girlfriends, my best friends, some other friends, and I am excited. I am so excited to share this opportunity, not only because I can help them get a weekly paycheck, but also because we are securing their wealth. We're securing their future, because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And, we got to start somewhere. We got to start somewhere. If we are, eventually making enough to reinvest into other avenues, or you do your own research what you want to do with your money. But this is definitely one of the ways that you can start building your wealth, you can start securing your future for your family, and helping so many of your friends do the same thing.
Well, I was just going to say, and that's what I think is so cool about our specific opportunity is because I'm not ashamed to share this.
No.
And I tell people all the time, and if you're on my team and you're watching this right now and you're not sharing this with your friends and your family, I mean, shame on you. You're being selfish. You're being selfish if you're not, because what we truly have here is a blessing. I mean, it really, truly is. And if you would have told me, you know, 5 years ago that, well, you can make money doing this, but you know, you have to share this with your friends and your family, and it wasn't our specific product, I wouldn't have joined. There's no way. But the fact that our specific product is valuable, I have no problem sharing this with my friends and family. I really don't. And, you know, and that I think helps a lot. And that's what makes it so unique for regular people to be able to do it, because you don't have to come online and understand how a capture page works or a lead generation follow up system works. You don't have to worry about having to build your own websites or how am I going to get traffic to my link and stuff like that. I mean, honestly, on our team, all that's done for us. I mean, everything is automated for us already. We literally just have to plug in and set it up. And then once it's set up, it's done. It's done. That's set up. Now that's done. So now we get to focus on who can we help? Who can we bless? Who can we truly share this with that's going to accept this and understand it? And the answer to that question is everyone. Everyone. That's who you share this with. Everyone. The person at work, the person that's sitting right beside you that may be rolling their eyes because you're watching this webinar right now, right? Those people are the ones. And if they don't understand it, it's fine. Give them the information to understand it. If you don't know what information to give them, reach out.
Reach out.
Find out. Find out who. Find out who can help you, right? I mean, reach out to me, reach out to Anna. You know, we'll help you guys get in. But I will tell you, if you're in our particular business and you haven't went through the back office and figured out where the training is in the back office, you need to do that. You need to get into your back office and you need to go through all the training that's back there. It's not a lot, but it's enough to where you can get started and start sharing this opportunity, because it's really, it's simple. It's simple. And like I said, if you guys are just sitting there and you want to fast track it, I mean, honestly, I want to tell you guys how I was able to get the copper. And the answer is I shared the opportunity. I shared it and I followed up. I didn't take no for the first answer. There's a person probably watching this right now that when I first shared it to him, he looked at it, he looked up some things and saw a couple of negative things about the company and was like, nope, I'm out. Fine. That's I understand. Not for everybody. But he's a member now because he finally understood. I got him enough information to where he understood what it was we were doing. Okay. So you're going to have people that are going to reject it right away. You're going to have people that just don't, that's their mindset. You have to open it. You have to raise their awareness to it, right? There is a huge economic shift that's happening right now. And if people don't get in position, if they don't set themselves up in position, they are going to suffer. They are going to be part of the large masses that are going to go through housing foreclosures, car repossessions. They're going to be getting laid off of their jobs. Guys, those people need our help.
That's the thing. I feel like we're not educated about on this topic. Before getting into this, to be completely honest, I had no idea what's going on. I wasn't paying attention to the financial status of the world or what's happening to our money. Like, I'm just living my everyday life, doing my everyday stuff with my kids, my family. I'm not paying attention to that. So just because you're uneducated, it can hurt you, it can hurt your family. So that's why we want to educate people, and that's why we're leading with the product versus our bonus or our comp plan, even though that's like amazing. And as they say, it's like a cherry on top. So Yeah, I think education is the key in this business.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you've definitely got to, you have to be educated. And again, guys, with our team, we give you all the resources you need to go out and educate people, to educate yourself, not just people, but to educate yourself. Because if you're not educated on it, how can you speak on it? You know, people,
I would love to push a moment of information on that as well. On what you're talking about, Johnny, is the fact that most people are subject to the negative reviews or the worst of the business. The fact of being transparent and being like, I totally understand that, and being able to push that information to help others, I think that is a brilliant perspective of growing that business. Of, hey, I totally agree. I was on that same page, and now I understand the true value of this, and I would love to share the positives and the negatives of being the transparency and showing how this company can make people money.
yeah, man, I tell you what, Mike, give us this mic, right? Get, all right. Give us just a few minutes, man, and we'll open it up, and we'll definitely. I'd love to hear your take on that for sure. And we're not going to be too much longer, guys. We've got about another 15 minutes. I'm not going to hold you guys too long. But what I do want to stress to you guys is educate yourself, because when you can educate yourself and you can speak about what we're doing with authority, and you understand, you know, this isn't just a business. This is a blessing. And when you shift your mindset to really understand that and look at it in a sense of, I'm sharing a blessing, you know, it's just totally different. It's totally different. It really is, because you can literally know 110% in confidence that what you're doing is sharing something with someone that's going to truly help them. It's going to truly help them. Okay. And that's really, I mean, honestly, I think that's a big thing. Okay. So, where we at, Anna? What are we going to talk about next? What else we got?
Well, I was just gonna say, you guys, I keep getting distracted, and you see that, and that's reality. That's my reality. That's how I do things. And guess what? I'm still able to push through because I have certain priorities, and I don't neglect my kids. I give them the full attention that they deserve. I sit them down with me whenever they need to, whenever they want me to listen to them. I don't do it, but that's my reality. They come in, I do my thing, and we get back to business whenever, I try my best to stay on track. But it what can I do? That's how it is. So that's why you guys see me distracted. I'm sorry about that, but that's how real life is. That's how real life is.
That's it. When you got kids running around, you just got to kind of do it the way that you can do it. And like you said, I mean, you just kind of go with the flow with it and run with it. And that's, guys, like, again, that's something like for me, I'm not the person that really hates his job. Right. Um, I'm the person that wants the freedom. It's not that I don't want to work like a 9 to 5 job. I want my time freedom. I want to be able to, take my family on vacations. I want to be able to, raise my 3-year-old and actually be present in his life. And for me, that's my why. Right. And that's, one other thing that I did want to touch base about is your why. Okay. Why
Absolutely.
are you doing this? Why? Because you're not doing it for me. You didn't do it because, oh, well, Johnny said to join and he was going to help me build my team. That's not why you joined. There's a deeper reason why. And if you haven't figured that out, you need to. You need to figure out what your why is. I mean, mine, like I said, mine is my family. It's my kids. It's wanting to be able to give them not only a better life now that this allows me to do, but for in the future. I mean, let's be honest, we're all going to bite the dust sometime or another, It's saying my internet connection's unstable. Can y'all still hear me? You still hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's more about in the future, I want to be able to leave coins. I want to be able to leave my kids valuable assets to where, whenever I'm gone, they'll know, one, they're going to know how much I love them. Right. And two, if they're ever in a situation and they need to do something, financially or whatever, they have the means to do that, because I've left them a beautiful collection that they can do that
Well,
with.
guess what else, Johnny? So, you know how one of the strategies is take this with you, keep it in your pocket, show it off to
100%.
people. And so, another thing that I've actually come across in 7K is that you can have this your account that you have created in this business. You can have it written down on your will for your kids, so that it can be passed on to them. But unless it's written down in the will, you can't just give it to somebody else. But that I think that's a beautiful thing that you can pass on, that comes with passive income, with all the collection that you already have, or whatever you choose to do with it. But that is one of the benefits.
Yeah, definitely. And let's just talk about 7K. I know most everybody watching this right now is in 7K, but I want to talk to the people that aren't watching this right now. The people that may be watching the recording right now. Guys, we are in a business of really truly helping people. We're really truly helping people protect their futures and secure their futures. Okay? And what we're doing is, with our company, which is 7K Metals, we are able to stack up these beautiful coins, right? These beautiful coins every single month. And doing that, we're also stacking cash. We're also able to collect weekly paychecks by really just sharing this opportunity. Okay. And you may be somebody that's watching this right now, and you may be saying, well, I'm not really looking for an opportunity, but I love the coins. That's awesome. What our company does is buys the coins directly from the U.S. Mint. And when you're a member of this company, you actually get those same dealer direct prices passed on to you. Okay. By default, when you become a member, you go into someone's downline. Okay. The way that our team strategy is and the way that we build, we're going to build for you. Okay. We kind of have to. we have to build for you in order for us to be successful, which is, again, something that I've never been a part of before. This is what really turns me on about this opportunity, is because I get to really help people. I'm in a situation to where I have to help you, and I love that, because I'm going to benefit from it. You're going to benefit from it. It's a win-win. So it's really something that's great. I mean, it really, truly is.
Yeah, I just wanted to add a little bit to that, because I wanted to say, now that I got my family involved, I feel so like I'm obligated to,
Absolutely.
keep doing this, but I love it. I love it more than anything, because I'm not only helping my people and my friends and everybody else, I'm helping so many other people. And so when you tell your friend, like, hey, go put somebody on your ride, or go put somebody on your left, and they're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. They get so excited, even though it's not even about the fact that they got paid for that person. It's just accumulating points at this point, or whatever. And maybe our results are our results, because we have put in work, we have put in time. There is no guarantee that you're going to see results tomorrow or in a week, because we don't know what you're going to do. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there. It all depends on your actions. How much are you willing to do? But I'm just like, we feel more compelled to actually do stuff, because we got our close friends in here, and our family members. But I love that. I love that we get to help so many people.
Yeah, definitely. I feel the same way whenever I feel a special, like a connection with someone whenever they join me, because now I know my commitment to that person is I'm going to get you qualified for that $500 a week. That's my commitment to you. Now, am I going to continue to bill for you after that? By default, yes, I will. But if you want to really get paid, you're going to have to share this as well, and let's make it a team effort. That's what is making this so successful, is that, as someone new coming in, you can get people placed underneath you while you're learning how to do this, while you're attending our meetings and learning how to really present this opportunity, you can still be getting results, right? Caleb and Rachel, I know you guys are watching. Like, Caleb, you got a check this week, didn't you? Did you cycle?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I got $250. That's pending right now. Coming on Tuesday.
Awesome. Congratulations, man. And I know Brad was on here. I don't know where he went, but I know Brad cycled, and I think he's been on for like a week, like 6 days. I think this guy came on and just really solid and went for it. And I think Brad's cycling for a check this week. So, I mean, we've got people, guys, that are getting great results, and it's because they're taking action. There's no other reason. There's nothing, no special hidden tricks or anything like that. Like, they're taking action. Brad, you cycled, right?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right. Awesome.
One thing, Johnny, I did want to talk about is when people are presenting to other people, and you always get that little bit of negative feedback a little bit, but I just tell people, this company is 100% transparent, not just me, but the company itself. And that's, one thing that people are a little bit refreshing is that, we don't say we're anything we're not as far as the company does it. Everything that the company says they're going to do, they do. And you just have to follow the steps, and that leads you to success. And they give you all the tools, the training, everything's right there. So there's no hidden thing. And that's one thing I try to tell people that I'm presenting it to. Just follow the steps and you'll have exactly what the company, says they will do. They do for you.
Yeah, 100%, man. And that's it. I mean, guys, if you just take action and do what you're supposed to do, if you'll treat your business like a business, right? Don't treat it as a hobby. Don't treat it as something that you're just working on whenever, whatever. You have to treat it like a business. Does it take time? Absolutely, it takes time. It takes time to build this business, okay? But the time you're putting in now, guys, I promise you're going to get it back in the future. You're going to get it back. I tell my girlfriend all the time that, I know I work this business a lot. I know I'm on the computer a lot. I know that I'm on Facebook a lot, and I'm talking to a lot of different people, but very, very soon I'll be able to work the business more on a part-time basis. You know what I'm saying? I do it because I want the success and I want it quickly. I want to exceed quickly in this business. And that's why I do work it as hard as that I do. And again, I'm doing it for my family. That's what's important to me. That's why I work so hard. That's why I work 45, 50 hours at the car dealership. And then why I'm there and why I'm back home. I'm still working on this business. It's because for not only for me, for my family, and for you guys. I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for my team because I want my team to succeed. I have a vision that one day we'll all be at like a company event and we'll all be able to stand up on stage together. I mean, that's a vision for me. Like, I want that. And I'm telling you, this vehicle we have, 7K metals.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I was also gonna, on top of everything we've been saying so far, you guys, and we're about to show you, we're gonna share the plan with you, the comp plan. Sorry, Johnny, I think you were cutting out.
Oh, no problem.
No, so you're talking, you're giving some really awesome points, and especially the fact that you're gonna get everything the company provides, right? The bonuses, everything, and it might not come overnight. It might take time, but we're going for quality, and we're trying to focus on every single person, not just one person here and one person here. So that's why it may sometimes take more time, but you have to trust the process and actually try and do the work yourself too, not just rely on people. If you want to rank up faster, if you want to grow faster, it's going to take a little work on your end too then.
Yeah, but it's so worth it, man. Like, it is. Like, yeah. I said, whenever you can take someone and you place that person under someone and you know that just made them an associate, that just qualified them for that $500 a week, it's a great feeling. It's not, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even really like make the straight money. Like, you're just excited because you were able to help that person. And
I was just wondering. I was just wondering today. I'm like, I wonder if I'm more excited or they are. So yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
I
you
definitely
hear
feel
about
that.
you hear like Miles will say that every now and then. He's like, I get jacked up when I play somebody on it. And it's like, well, yeah, you do. You really truly do
Yeah.
when you're getting put in that position. So I think that if you're watching this right now and somebody has invited you to watch this, or you just stumbled across it, however, um, really do your due diligence and do your research on what we're doing and get back with that person. Um, because I'm telling you, this is a very special business. This company is solid. It is a US based company. These coins ship from in the US. Everything that you get, it is what it is. It is what they say it is. It's nothing. No fluff. I mean, really, it's not. Everything's very transparent, very solid, and that's something that, for me, that's attractive, because again, that's what makes me confident about being able to share this with my friends and family. I know what the company says is what it is. I'm not going to have to worry about, my aunt getting a coin and her saying, "Well, this isn't what they said it." Yes, it is. This is exactly what they said it is. And it's great. It's a way to really secure your future. It's a way to generate weekly residual checks, right? It's a way to really get ahead, as far as in a sense of, you've got a team. When you lock arms with our team, we will build for you. Okay. I can't speak for other teams out there. I don't know what other teams are doing. What I can speak for is what we are doing as a team, and we are building for each other, because we understand with this strategy, everyone wins. Okay. So again, if you're somebody that's watching this and maybe you've never been online, maybe you've been in a couple of different online opportunities and you've not had results, I urge you to really, get with me, get with Anna, get back with the person, whoever sent you this link, and really, just lock arms with us. Do it on faith. Do it on faith,
And you
because
guys are in a good position right now, because we're like, if we're talking about a ladder, we're right here right now at the top. And for you to come in, we'll place you at the top, and we will continue building. Once you're a little further down the ladder, just honestly speaking, I just see that as becoming a little bit more difficult to build, because we're going to need so much more volume. You being right here and us just starting out, and this is going to blow up the industry. You will see that. And you can either choose to watch people succeed and brag about how excited they are and everything else, or you can be a part of it. That's totally up to you.
well, and I think what's really cool about that too, and it's something that, again, when you join our team, you get an automated marketing system. Okay.
Yes.
And if you're watching this and you know what paid traffic costs, okay, we actually give you a full rebate back in paid traffic. Okay. That's going to be sent directly to your marketing funnel. On top of that, we're going to give you a tracking system that's going to allow you to put your team member links inside of that system and actually control and direct where your traffic is going to go. That's going to help you build your organization. Now, if you are watching this and you are already online and you understand what the power of paid traffic can do for your business, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. We're going to give you the rebate back.
And we're talking about quality traffic,
Quality.
Not just random clicks here and there. So you get to track it, and you may not see results really quick, like I've mentioned earlier, but because it's quality, you don't want to see results quick either anyway. So because it's quality, you will eventually see the results a little bit slower maybe, but
Yeah,
you will.
100%. And you talk about quality, and you're absolutely right. It's not about this. This business isn't just about throwing people wherever. You know what I'm saying? If I brought you into this business, even if you don't know what you're doing, it's fine. I brought you in knowing you didn't know what you're doing, but I also brought you in under the assumption that you're going to learn this. Okay, no matter how long it takes, everybody learns at a different pace. I get that. But at the same time, this is a business, and I didn't bring people in to be dead legs. I brought people in because I really saw the opportunity, and I know that it can change your life if you take action. Because if you don't take action, nothing's going to happen. If you're relying on just me or our leaders to build your business for you, I mean, we're going to build it for you, but it's going to take a while. I mean, you don't expect results quick, because it's going to take a while. I mean, you're talking about building a business. So, yeah, I mean, I just think that really, again, if you're watching this and you're on the fence, or you've been hearing about this 7K metals thing of, whatever, you need to take action. I'm here to tell you, it's the real deal. You will get paychecks from it, and you will get to stack these beautiful coins. And for me, that's, I mean, it was the no-brainer for me. I don't know about you.
No. Yeah, same here. I just want to okay, so I'm going to disclose this, that I'm not a CPA, so don't take my advice. Check with your CPA. But this business is 100% tax deductible. Your annual fee that you are putting into this business is 100% tax deductible. Your monthly fee that you're purchasing every month also is 100% tax deductible. But guess what? You get to also stack these and collect these, and you don't have to, give them away. But so everything that you put into the business is just the annual fee and the monthly, and that's 100% tax deductible. And you don't have to buy any other tools on top of this. What's beautiful about this, because most other businesses you have to build and use a lot of different tools. In this business currently, with what I have so far, I have not bought or purchased any other monthlies for anything else. And I like that, because I'm tired of spending money, wasting money, and not really utilizing them all the tools, right?
Yeah,
So
absolutely. If you don't have anything else, I think we can go to, you want to
I
do a
think,
Q&A
yeah,
real quick? I
yeah,
see a
let's do that.
question here. I see a question that says, can you discuss strategies for someone who has gone to their warm market too many times? How can we attract cold market? Okay. And I think Ronald asked that, I believe.
Okay.
So Ronald, me and Anna were actually just talking about this. If you've exercised your warm market, then what you need to do is create a new warm market, right? So what you need to do is you need to go out and start, again, friend requesting people, inviting people over to your Facebook page, or connecting with people online, and create a new warm market. You have a tool called Facebook that is amazing with being able to do that, but there's other ways too, right? You can use YouTube. You can use Instagram, TikTok. TikTok is something that is really popping right now.
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, yes, a lot of business
LinkedIn.
people are on LinkedIn.
Yep. I've reached out to a few people on LinkedIn, and I've had people. I've had a few leads from there. So, it's maybe I have friends who are utilizing Instagram only, so they're never on Facebook. They don't even have an account on Facebook. So if you're using Instagram, figure out a way to talk to people there. Send messages. Put stuff in your story. That's another thing we need to mention. Was put your if you want to pitch somebody, put it in your story. It'll disappear in 24 hours. You can do it that way. Maybe show off your commission or something for some inspiration. I've done that, and I've had a few people reach out to me. I personally was attracted to one of our mentors that I've been following for a while, because he kept posting some results and in the story. So utilize your story for those purposes. You don't have to put them into your posts on your Facebook, but you can use your stories for that. But if you are on LinkedIn all the time, or if you're on TikTok, or wherever you are, Instagram, Snapchat, I don't know, whatever. If you have a following there, follow up with people there, and it takes time to build up. How did you initially get your warm market, right? You warmed up to them by connecting over the years, months. One thing, you guys, I wasn't comfortable on Facebook before, when I started marketing stuff. I deleted a bunch of my friends and family because I wanted to do lives and I wanted to be really active, and they made me feel uncomfortable. So what I did is I deleted everybody. I got rid of them, and I just started talking to people and building up my warm market. And then eventually, I realized, why should I care what anybody thinks? This is my business, my life. And then guess what? Now I've added so many people, and I don't even care who says what, because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not breaking any rules. I'm not committing crime. I'm trying to help people. And I really believe in this. And I really see a huge potential for everybody to succeed.
Yeah, 100%, man. So, Caleb, define warm market. So, your warm market, Caleb, would be people that you're already connected with. You already have a relationship in some type of way. It may be people at work, it may be a family member, it may be a distant cousin, somebody that you already have a relationship with. Is what you really, the people that you want to talk to first. I mean, it really is. And like I said, eventually, yeah, you'll wear that warm market. You'll wear it down a little bit. But in the same sense, man, I mean, there's people that I've not talked to in years that are still a warm market to me because they follow me on Facebook, or you know what I'm saying? Or maybe I've kept in contact with them, or maybe they've engaged in my post a little bit. That's still a warm market. So it doesn't necessarily have to be someone that you don't see on day to day. It just somebody that has some type of relationship with you or whatever. Like I said, guys, if your warm market's getting wore out, then warm up another market. Warm it up.
Yep. Yep. And I wanted to add on to that, like what you just said, is that see, some people, sometimes you'll never know, you guys, people are watching you. They are afraid to comment. They don't engage on any of your posts, but they're watching you.
Mhm.
And at one point in time, when you hit that spot, whatever it is, they will actually respond, or they will actually engage, or and then they're going to be like, well, I've been following you. I've had people tell me this, so I'm speaking from experience. I'm not making it up, I promise. I've had people tell me, hey, I've been following you for the past 3 years, please tell me what you're doing. And so it just, people follow you, people watch you, and then eventually they'll,
I had
some people
someone
take longer to warm up.
I had someone comment on one of my posts the other day, and when I saw their name, I was like, holy cow, I've never seen them engage with one of my posts. But they did. So that tells me that they're seeing my post, but they're just not engaging. So you're absolutely right. Don't think nobody's watching you. Right now, somebody's watching your Facebook. Somebody's watching and seeing what you're doing. It's
I
all
was a
about,
watcher.
yeah. I
I
mean,
was a
same.
watcher for a long time myself. Because I was skeptical, because I was tired and I was losing hope. I'm like, yeah, they're all the same, and I'm tired of this, like literally. So I totally resonate with this.
Yeah, definitely. Same. I do too. I was the same way. I would watch and watch and watch and wasn't really a big engager or anything like that. And, again, like I said, I mean, people are definitely watching you for sure.
Yep.
Is
So
the
I want to.
traffic is the
I wanted
traffic a
to.
potential
Yeah.
write-off? Do you know that?
Yes.
It,
Yes.
it is,
Yes,
right?
it is. Because it's your overhead. It's whatever you're putting into your business. So if you've got autoresponders, different marketing things that you're spending money on, including ads, yes, it's definitely a write-off,
Awesome.
because
Awesome.
it's an expense for your business. It's a business expense. So definitely a write-off.
Okay. So we're going on almost an hour and 15 minutes. I did want to
Share the
touch.
comp plan, or do you want to
Let's
show
let's
our
let's
results?
Yeah, let's see here. Let me look.
According to Wikipedia, the imperative mood is a grammatical mood that forms a command.
Alexa's talking to me over here. I don't know why. Creepy. Let me go on here and share. I've got the comp plan pulled up here. So
right.
I will just share it, and that way, if you're watching this and you want to know our comp plan, this is pretty much it right here. It's really, really simple, really basic. This basically is you. Look at it as your left leg and your right leg. You have two teams, right? Two people directly under you will get you qualified for a $500 check. You are an associate with two people, one on your left, one on your right. That qualifies you for a $500 check once you get 500 points on your left, 500 points on your right. Okay. Same. It just basically goes up. I mean, when you go to copper, you need two people directly under you on your left, two people directly under you on your right. And you need the two people that came in directly under you, you need to help them get two people. And once you do that, you're a copper. It pretty much just repeats all the way up. It's really simple. It's really basic. It's definitely a powerful comp plan because it doesn't take a slew of people to be able to get qualified, right? You can get qualified fairly quickly. And let me see here. Let me go back here. Let me turn my share off. I don't really know how to do that. I do, but
I think at the top, click stop share.
Stop share. There you go, right there. All right, terrific. Thank you. It's really, like I said, it's really not hard to do, guys, and really it's basic and very, very easy to share and very easy to understand because, like I said, it's one person on your left, it's one person on your right. You're qualified for $500 a week. Now, being very transparent, if you put one person on your left and one person on your right, are you going to get a $500 check? Probably not. You're not, unless those people buy some coins and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. It's definitely not. But the reality of it is one person on your left, one person on your right, you're not going to cycle, in other words, for a $500 check. I don't want to go into cycles and everything like that because I feel like that may just confuse some people. But with our team strategy, the way that we're building, the points are pretty much going to be there at some point in time or another. Okay. So, the main thing is, if you're in 7K now, or you're watching this and you maybe you want to get started, but you're not really sure about whatever, just understand our specific team strategy is to help build your business with you. Okay. So by doing that, we're going to be placing people in your downline, which is going to get you points because the points will roll up to you. Okay. The points that if somebody joins at a premium membership and I place them under you, right, or I place them under me on your leg, then you're going to get points from that. From my work, you're going to get points. And the same goes if you bring someone in. If I brought you in and you bring someone in, those points that you get from bringing that person in, they roll all the way up infinity. Okay. Raise it up a little bit, Anna. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to show kind of that's your left leg, that's your right, this is you. So when you bring in one person each, that makes you an associate right there. And so then when you help these two people become an associate, and then you add yourself a couple more right here, because that's the next level, the copper. You have to have two on each side. So this will be your little number 2 on each of the sides, and then you have 2 for these people. So really, you guys, to hit the next level, all it takes is 1, 2, 3, 4. It just takes 6 people after you hit associate. So in reality, it's pretty simple to do, and it adds up really quick. And so as you can see, if I don't help them and them, I cannot rank up. So that's why we talk about how important it is, and that you don't have to worry about focusing on the points. Don't focus on the points. You might have a lot here or a lot here. It doesn't matter. But if you don't build up, it's not gonna, it's not gonna be helpful to you in the future. And here's why: because we're gonna continue building, and we're gonna build such huge volume that you're not gonna need to rely on points ever. Because we do the monthlies, you get points for that, and you get points for bringing new people in. So by the time we get to right here, it's going to be so much volume, you guys, that you won't have to worry about the points. That's why we talk about do not worry about the points. Just focus on building it. Just focus on building it. focus on helping each of your members. Moving on, they will need some members, and they will need some members, and then eventually, what's beautiful about the comp plan is the fact that the most you can utilize right now is 14 people on each side. And it's not going to be helpful to you to put hundreds of people under you, because you're not going to benefit from it, and neither is your team really. So it only makes sense to keep adding people to your members. That's why we're building for you. And that's the best part about this whole entire plan and everything that we have going on, is that we're building for you.
Yeah, definitely making it it being a team build. That was just really, it was really brilliant. When you think about how this structure is and how everything is, because the reality of it is that's why it's great that we have all of these leaders that are on our team, and they get that they're not going to rank up and benefit unless they help the team. And that's something that really attracted me to this, is knowing that I'm going to have the support and the help and the resources, and that I'm not going to be left alone and just out in the dirt. For me, again, someone that has been trying to really have success online on and off for the last 7, 8 years, that was really big for me to coming into this particular business, because I wanted that support. I wanted to know that if I needed to get a hold of my sponsor, that I was going to be able to do that. I wanted to know that if I bring someone into this business, are they going to be able to get results? And really, like I said, just being able to position yourself to help other people. It's really, it really, truly is. It's a blessing. It really is. But what else, Anna? We got anything else we're going to talk about?
No, I just I don't know if you wanted to share our results to help inspire people and to show them that it is real. I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, let me get into my 7K real quick. Here, let me go ahead and just share real fast. Now that I know
did I send you a screenshot of mine?
I believe you did. Yes, you did. All right. So what I'll do is I'll just show this real quick. So I want to just talk about downline, guys. I want you guys to understand this is my downline, right? So this is my downline. Did I enroll all these people? Absolutely not. I did. I enrolled some of them, but not all of them. These people have been placed under me by the team. Okay. So these are points that I'm actually able to get that's going to get me paid. All right. So just understand that when we talk about a true team build, we're doing what we're saying we're doing. We're truly building. Right here again, this is your proof right here that we are truly doing team build, and we are actually sharing the points. Like I said, guys, I didn't bring all these people in. I brought some of them in, but I did not bring all these people in. So I'm just going to go over to, I don't have a screenshot of mine, but I'll just go into my Sound Money here and show everybody what I have. What I've made and what I've pinned. So guys, right now I am currently holding right here. Well, this one right here, this is a commission payout from last week, and they pinned for a week for chargeback purposes, but this will release tomorrow. Paydays are on Tuesday. So I've got this 500 right here. I cycled for a 250 the week before. And then I've got another 500 that's coming right after that. And that's going to continue to come because I'm going to continue to work my business and I'm going to continue to get results. Right. So I think I've got, let me pull you up here, Anna. I know you sent it to me. Yep, right here. So this is Anna's right here, and you can see that Anna cycled for her commission, $1,000 right here. Okay, and I kind of want to touch base about, well, Johnny, you're a copper and Anna's a copper. Why does Anna have $1,000 pending and you only have 500? Well, the answer to that is because in our company we cycle in increments of 500 points, right? So Anna had 1,000 points on each of her legs. That's why she was able to cycle for this $1,000 right here. I did not have 1,000 points on each of my leg. I had I think I had like 530 on one or whatever when I cycled. I could have, I very easily could have, had I been selfish and had I just placed people, to benefit me and place people, on my leg to make sure that I get paid. I absolutely could have cycled $4,000. That wouldn't have been a problem at all. But again, we're doing team building here. I want to see everyone succeed. Okay. And that's something I want you watching this, that, if you're watching, if you stuck this long to the end of this thing, you're watching this because you see some value in it and you see some value in what we're sharing. And we really appreciate that. But in the same sense, you've got to take action. You really do. And that's, at the end of the day, I think that's what it boils down to, is just taking action, treating your business like a business, really strategizing your Facebook. Not just like you said, Anna, not just posting whenever you want to post. Really have a strategy. Guys, on my phone, I've got 3 alarms set on my phone. I try to post on Facebook at least once a day. No more than, I don't post no more than 3 times a day. I might hit it like in the morning, around lunch, and in the afternoon. But I'm just trying to be consistent with it. And I like sharing the value that I share. And I feel like that, I do a pretty good job of that. And really, guys, all I'm doing is sharing inspirational stuff, right? I'm lifting people up. I'm being positive. I'm putting positive energy out. And that's what I'm receiving back, right?
Yep.
Don't get caught up in the hoopla out here and the politics and the negativity. There is enough of that in this world. You've got to be the change, right? You've got to be the one to change that. And when you do, when you're positive and you're putting out inspirational stuff, even when you don't feel it, even when you don't feel like doing it, well, Johnny, I'm having a bad day, I don't want to post something inspirational. Do it anyway. Because
maybe somebody will inspire you.
Someone out there needs to hear it. And like you said, Anna, maybe somebody will inspire you. I don't know how many times I've just been scrolling and really read something that someone has posted and felt like it was like posted for me. Like that's exactly what I needed to hear. And I love the fact that I can be that person. I love the fact that I can be in that position to really change and impact, lives. Just by putting a simple quote out there, guys, by putting something inspirational out there. And like Anna said, don't post, don't hit your page up with a bunch of pits. Don't put links in your post. That does no good. Nobody's going to click on those links. And here's why. We'll go just really quick. I don't want to backtrack, but you post a link in your page, right, on that post. Facebook's not going to show that post to a lot of people because Facebook doesn't want that person clicking that link and going off of Facebook. They want that person 100%. Staying on Facebook. Okay. That's why it's better to share them to a group or something that's keeping them on Facebook. It'll get a lot more results. But I do just want to reiterate again, if you're watching this and you're on the fence about locking arms with us and our team, get off that fence, come join us. It's a lot of fun. We're going to help you build your business. You're going to get to stack these beautiful coins every single month. We're going to get you qualified to make at least $500 a week, and you'll get more than that eventually, because again, we're going to help you build your business. We're here to support you. We're here to help you. Our team is here. There's a lot of us, and this is definitely, this is a movement. It really is.
Yeah.
So if you're,
find us on Facebook, connect with us. Maybe you have more questions, in the future, and we can help you answer or whatever. We're here to help. So, and the training, the resources, everything is out there. It's going to be available for you. We have private groups. We have each other, our teams, and there's nothing that will, that will stand in your way of your success. If you want it, it's out there. You just gotta come join our trainings and, get everything that you, claim all your bonuses, get everything that we have promised you, you will get. It's just up to you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, listen, I think let's wrap it up, guys. I appreciate you being here. Me and Anna both really do appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to come and spend time with us and learn a little bit about what we're doing. I really hope that you're going to walk away from this and really take action on the stuff that we said that, you need to do. We're definitely going to continue to have these meetings every week. I love the fact that we can do that and really reach out and help people, because I know that there's a need for that, and I believe we can definitely fill that. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Like Anna said, guys, connect with us on Facebook. If you're watching this, get back with the person that sent you the link to this video and lock arms with us. Our team's going to the top, and we'd love for you to be a part of it.
God bless, and everybody have a good night.
All right, terrific. Bye, guys.